It's Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023. Let's talk about the news. From Reuters, Russia blames Ukraine drone attack for major Crimea fuel depot fire. A Ukrainian military official has confirmed a drone strike against Russian fuel supplies at a Crimean port over the weekend, indicating that more than 10 tanks of fuel with a total capacity of about 40,000 tons, meant to be used by Russia's fleet in the Black Sea, were destroyed. The region's Russia-aligned government has downplayed the damage. This strike occurred amidst a series of pre-dawn missile attacks by Russia against Ukrainian cities, including those that haven't been targeted for a while and which are far from the conflict's current front lines. Ukraine still holds portions of the eastern Ukrainian city Bakhmut, despite many waves of Russian attacks there, and that grinding sort of combat, with little movement in either direction, has defined the last several months of the invasion, though Ukraine is expected to launch some kind of new offensive, bolstered by tanks and other weaponry from their allies, in the coming weeks. From the New York Times, First Republic Bank is seized by regulators and sold to J.P. Morgan Chase. U.S. regulators took control of First Republic Bank over the weekend and sold most of its assets to banking giant J.P. Morgan Chase as part of a larger effort to limit the damage caused by an ongoing U.S. banking crisis. This is the third bank to collapse as a result of this crisis, which was kicked off by the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank a few months ago, and it reflects a desire by U.S. regulators to ensure depositors are not hurt by the mismanagement of some of these banking entities, as that could spark a greater crisis of confidence, leading to longer-term negative reverberations throughout the financial system, rather than the currently constrained issues the sector has had with just a handful of bad actors. And from The Verge, Cruise continues to burn GM's cash as robotaxis expand to daylight hours. The autonomous vehicle facet of General Motors' business, Cruise, is now operating 24/7 in San Francisco, expanding on its previous schedule that was limited to nighttime hours. That's a pretty big win for the division, which has been a significant drain on GM's budget, costing the company $561 million in the first quarter of 2023 alone, and which has been burdened by minor scandals and negative press connected to the 1,000 or so driverless trips its vehicles conduct with passengers each day, including accidents and allegations of clogging city streets. That said, autonomous taxi services of this kind are thought by some to be the next logical step in city-based transportation, and any company that gets it right, refining their place in that niche before competitors arrive on the scene, would likely benefit substantially. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts, at understandery.com.